My next guest is committed to changing the world one pet at a time. Welcome to the show, the street vet, Dr. Kwane Stewart. And it's clear to me, watching you, that you have a calling, not just a job or even a vocation, but a calling.
I was a shelter vet, and I'd never been a shelter vet. So we were doing spays and neuters. I mean, I was doing 40, 50, 60 spays and neuters a day. We were euthanizing, and this is the sad part for anyone that's a pet lover. We were euthanizing 50, 60 pets by 10 a.m. a day.
Wow.
A lot of them healthy, and that we were sort of in a crisis mode. It was during the recession, 08, 09. Economically, Central California was hit the hardest, people losing their homes and have money, and they were dumping their pets at the shelter, right? They just had no choice. And it was during that 5 years that I really gained an appreciation for helping people who really needed the help. I mean, it's one thing to service the client who, the older lady who has that bottomless bank account, right? Who can write the check for whatever her pet needs, her little poodle. But it's something different to do it for someone who can't afford it. And that's when I realized there was real need. I decided just on a whim to take it one step further, and I went out to an area where people were lining up for lunch. It was like a homeless food line, human homeless food line, right? And a lot of them had pets, they have their pets with them, because estimates say that about 20 to 25% of our homeless population owned a pet. It's about 1 in 4 to 1 in 5 own a pet.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, pretty prevalent. And so I went out and I just set up a table. Anyone who had a pet, I just said, come on over if you like. I'll take a listen, look at the ears, treat for fleas, just basic care. But that was the moment for me when I saw the joy on their face and the appreciation, the gratitude, because for a lot of these people, that's all they have. It is really the closest thing to them. It's a form of mental stability for them, protection, companionship. I said, well, I know where to find this group of people, but I know there's people living under bridges, living in alleys with their pets who, have no access or wherewithal to find care. So I said, I'm just going to walk around.
So, but Kwane, let me push you. What was it in you? You were already serving people in shelters, but what was it in you that just had something else that needed to be done? Do you even know?
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times we don't know. And that's the mystery of it all, right? Maybe it's part of my upbringing. Maybe it was some experience I had at some point in my life with a homeless person. I do know I feel empathetic towards people and animals who need care, who need help. I mean, obviously as a veterinarian, I think that's always been in me somewhere. Because
just talking to you, both in the back and you sitting here, one of the things I sense from you is that one of your gifts is empathy. You have oceans of empathy in you, and people think your gift is what you do. Sometimes your gift is how you feel, right? And you pour that into what you do. And to me, I think anybody who can do what you have done has to have an empathy gene that is so hyperactive that most people won't understand it. And I honor what you're doing because you're doing great things in areas and places where most people don't look and don't care. Anybody can be great when people are looking, but you're doing it when people aren't. And so I celebrate you.